Hi, everyone. I'm Eva Yazhari, the CEO of Beyond Capital Fund. I am here today to speak with the co-founders of Viebeg Medical, our most recent investment in the healthcare space in Eastern and Central Africa. Alex and Tobias are the co-founders, and they are sitting in Kigali, Rwanda, speaking to me today. And we're going to talk about Viebeg Medical and all aspects of the business and why we got involved as an investor. Welcome, Alex. Welcome, Tobias.
Thank you.
Great to have you here and so in sync. So Alex, tell me, what motivated you to start Viebeg Medical?
Yes, one of the things that really motivated us was improving healthcare in Africa. Then also we were motivated by how Henry Schein does his things by ensuring that it provides all medical supplies in one stop through their e-commerce platform. So I would guess this is the main thing that motivated us.
Right, and I didn't mention what your company did, but you just said it right there, which is you provide access to medical supplies, and you have over 500 customers in Rwanda, DRC, and Burundi. And with our capital, you're looking to expand as well geographically, but also expand kind of the scope and the way that you engage with your customers. I mean, you know that I have a passion for healthcare as well. So we are very excited to be your investors here. Maybe getting a little bit to the impact. Can you elaborate on how Viebeg Medical improves the lives of patients, but also the healthcare providers, maybe the hospitals and clinics? How are you making their businesses better, and how are you making patients' healthcare better?
Yeah, so thank you for that question, because that is our main agenda and main, the main aim of us starting this. So there's the price, the pricing of the products, there's availability of the products, and then there's the quality of the product. So we ensure that we provide affordable equipment, which are quality products. We also, when providing this transfers, it's like a channel. So it's transferred all the way to the patient. When you discount, when you put your prices very, reasonable to the clinic, then it's all transferred to the owners. They will have no low running costs. And then this will be transferred all the way to the patient. And with our system of financing, so we are offering payment credit terms for almost 1 year to ensure that, there's inclusivity in terms of pricing. Yeah.
Absolutely. You touched on a really important point that I'll get to in a second, which is inclusion. But I like to tell everybody that I talk to about your company of late that you sell everything from personal protective equipment to catheters to syringes, all the way through MRI machines and hospital beds. And when we spoke to one of your customers, she told us that she needed a hospital bed within 24 hours and was able to get it, a good quality one at a good price from your business. And that really stuck in my mind as very, very, very good service. So I think the service piece is also, I know, very critical to your company. Just before I transition to the next question, if you're watching this and you want to learn a little bit more about Tobias and Alex's backgrounds, just look below the video and we will have their bios there for you to learn a little bit about how they came to starting Viebeg Medical. So one more question for you, Alex, before I turn over to Tobias. How does Viebeg Medical make healthcare more inclusive?
Yes, as I mentioned before, one of the aspects that we, bring healthcare inclusion is availability of the products. That's very key. Then the pricing, we have, pricing. We normally favor the rural area more. So we try to ensure that we serve the underserved or the ones who have no privilege of getting more revenues. So So our pricing is kind of different, not meaning that there are some that are highly priced, but not. So we ensure that we bring inclusivity by one, ensuring that the product availability, and also ensuring that either the two levels of clients, the high end, that is the rural, the urban and the rural, are all served according to their needs. So this is one key way of doing it, just to ensure that, you know, even when providing these services, the products are all the same, the quality is the same, but ensure that they are served much more with kind of being careful, because their price, the purchasing power on the other side is not that good as compared to the urban place.
For sure. But I also, you taught me in the process of the due diligence on your company that sometimes a product might cost the same in the US as it does in DRC because of the inefficiencies in the supply chain. And so you are creating inclusivity and the ability to access better quality, better prices. I know you also have some financing potentially as a component of your model that you are developing for maybe smaller clinics or more rural clinics to be able to access better quality products. So thank you for that, Alex. Over to you, Tobias. Let's talk a little bit about which leaders have inspired you and why.
Yeah, thank you. Well, you know, when I came here to Rwanda and I met Alex and he showed me this massive problem in healthcare, you know, the broken medical supply chain, I really wanted to create impact, wanted to move here and, you know, start a company with Alex. And then it turned out to be much more difficult than expected. So one leader that really inspired me was Elon Musk, because he's very resilient. He has like a big vision and he never gives up. And I remember when we started the company, we went through a lot, you know, just when we gained traction, COVID-19 happened. It, you know, made the whole supply chain even more broken than it was before. You know, a lot of challenges that we had to go through. So I really got inspired by Elon Musk, you know, like keep pushing. And especially as we were talking about inclusion, you know, seeing that vision of empowering women, empowering, you know, marginalized groups, people who actually, you know, have a background in medicine, who are healthcare practitioners, but do not have the money to start their own clinic. And we want to enable them through our, you know, payment terms, through maintaining their clinics, making sure with our software, all the products are always available, and going through these difficult challenges, you know, having a leader that also tackled a huge challenge and never gave up was very inspiring to me.
Absolutely. He's also a first mover for sure. Let's talk as well about the long-term vision for Viebeg Medical. What are you seeing 5-10 years in the future?
Yeah, so actually, you know, the more data we collect, the more we can make medical supplies affordable and accessible. So every year we are getting better, both, you know, the AI part and the HI part, the human intelligence. Our team is learning, growing, we're collecting more data, and we're working in very challenging markets, right? You were mentioning DRC, Burundi, and when we learn how to, you know, be a reliable partner of healthcare providers in these regions, we can take that to any other region, right? So we really want to grow across Africa, create impact all over Africa, and even theoretically, you know, in 10 years, tackle the same challenge that other, you know, healthcare providers in other developing countries have, and probably even take that to other continents. So we have a huge, huge vision of creating impact and growing and, you know, making this an impactful unicorn.
Incredible. You just brought in a seed round I know it's very exciting for you, a pre-seed round rather. And Beyond Capital Fund, as well as Beyond Capital Ventures, and some of our co-investors are involved in that. How will our capital help your company grow?
We're really, really excited to have you as our investor, because we tried very hard to create impact, to grow our company with the little money we had, but it was very challenging. You know, there was always this very, very small amount missing to really reach to the next level. And with this pre-seed round, we're now really able to expand, to focus on our technology, you know, build meaningful AI that can really support healthcare providers, build financial products that can support healthcare providers, and enter into Kenya, a huge market where Alex is an expert, you know, born and raised in Kenya, and just growing much, much more. That is what we can do now, thanks to Beyond Capital.
Incredible. Well, it has been very fun to spend the last 12 or so minutes with both of you, and also to get to know you and your HI, your human intelligence, through the due diligence. I really appreciated you drawing out that part of AI and HI in our conversation today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being a part of our portfolio. And we will be showcasing your work to our supporters.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.